Hello. President Trump is on his way to China to have a summit, kind of open-ended, with President Xi Jinping. On Monday, though, the president still had a lot of reporter questions about Iran and his dissatisfaction with the latest proposal from the leaders there.
It's unbelievably weak, I would say. I would call it the weakest right now. After reading that piece of garbage they sent us, I didn't even finish reading it. They said, I'm not going to waste my time reading it. I would say it's one of the weakest right now. It's on life support. They understand these are all medical people. And Dr. Oz, life support is not a good thing. Do you agree?
Bad prognostic.
I would say the ceasefire is on massive life support, where the doctor walks in and says, sir, your loved one has approximately a 1% chance of living.
Yes, that's the president at a healthcare event in the Oval Office. Now, there's a strong relationship between the stalled fight with Iran and the president's being on the other side of the world, since China gets about 40% of its oil through the Strait of Hormuz. The president knows that could hurt China's economic growth prospects if the strait continues to be closed or tightened or whatever. And he's hoping Xi and China might impress upon Iran the need to settle the conflict with the United States. But there's another pressing matter for Trump and Xi to, in reality, put off, if not solve. That's the expectation that sometime relatively soon, China will make a military move to take over Taiwan. The history of that territory is generally well known, but Beijing continues decades of a claim to Taiwan, to where China's leaders fled when the communists took over the mainland in 1948. The United States eventually recognized mainland China as a nation while offering protection promises and weapon sales to Taiwan. That has all softened in recent years, and Taiwan would be technically able to offer some of its own defense if it comes to that. If nothing else, President Trump will probably urge Xi to hold off on a Taiwan invasion for a while and maybe enjoy a new free flow of oil through the strait.
Taiwan, I equate it a little bit to that. If you have the right president, I don't think it'll happen. I think we'll be fine. I have a very good relationship with President Xi. He knows I don't want that to happen. Very far away. Very, very far away. We're just at 9,500 miles. You know, we're 9,500 miles. He's 67 miles. It's a little bit of a difference, but you know, there's a lot of support for Taiwan from Japan and from countries from that area.
Do you think we should?
A discussion will be a little bit about energy and about the very beautiful country of Iran.
And there you see President Trump continues some sweet talk toward Iran now that we've destroyed much of its military capabilities. We'll see how the Xi summit plays out. And if you like what you're hearing here and seen other of these posts, please pass them along to someone you think might like it as well as we try to expand the audience here. With the ear on the White House, I'm Bob Costantini.